Hello everybody, welcome back to 52 at 10. Today I'm coming to you live from Sao Paulo in Brazil. Sao Paulo is home to 18 million people and is the third largest city in the world. The city has more cars than Rio de Janeiro has people. Brazil consumes 1.6 million pizzas every day. Sounds like heaven to me. Of these, approximately 1 million are eaten in Sao Paulo. More people of Japanese descent live in Sao Paulo than any other city outside of Japan. Ayrton Senna, regarded as one of the best ever Formula One drivers, was from Sao Paulo. Today, I will be reviewing Iron Man. This movie is about a man who is really smart with weapons, and this kid is like phenomenal. And as a kid, he made a car motor at the age of 6. Yeah, 6. Can you believe that? 6! My mind was blown with that. It was so crazy. So he's super duper smart, and he works for a weapon industry. Well, he doesn't work for it, he runs the thing. It's called Stark Industries because his last name is Stark and his first name is Tony. And you know, by Tony Stark. And he makes these huge weapons. And he's made this huge missile it fires as one missile and like splits up to like a million different nuclear missiles and like completely destroy everything that you can see. And 3 seconds, so you fire it and 3 seconds later you see smoke everywhere. And he is demonstrating it to a bunch of generals and the army, and it completely destroys everything. And one of them like falls over. So, and when these terrorists hear about it, they capture Tony Stark and force him to make that weapon. So, instead of making the weapon, Tony Stark makes a suit that helps protect him, and he finds a way to get out while people think he's making the suit. And at one point they're all like, what is that? That doesn't look like the missile. Huh? And one says maybe it's modified, then that ends the whole conversation. So when he was, and I'm sure you're all wondering about this huge energy thing in his chest. Well, he was affected by one of his own missiles when they captured him. They've got all his missiles. Except that one huge nuclear one that's listening to like tiny ones that destroys them all. So that damages him, and little shards of like gunmetal and everything are there, and this energy supply is like a magnet, and it's like the gun things are south poles, and and that huge energy source are south poles too. It is pushing the metal away from his heart so he can live, to like get out of that cave with his suit. And once he gets out, he shuts down his weapons industry. I thought that was a great idea because those terrorists were big killers. So he shuts it down and then loves that suit so much that he like upgrades it at his house, which is like a mansion on the side of a cliff. And that's when he starts working on Iron Man. So one point his partner in work gets the files to one of his suits, and he's actually the leader to that terrorist organization. And the suit he used to get out that got completely destroyed, he rebuilds it even better and uses it to attack Iron Man. But Iron Man wins in the end, so everything's good. My favorite character is Iron Man because, as I said, he made a car motor at the age of 6, which I thought was unbelievable. I've said that too. There were a few special effects because when he's flying, it's like, how do you get that on flying? Do you just like stand there and use a green screen to just like move it around? But there's a lot of effects. How does he fly in the air? And I thought that was really, really cool. The music is good because it makes the movie more exciting, and it's much better than just boring scenes with no music. Yeah. The score out of 5 pizzas that I give this movie is 5 out of 5 pizzas. This was an amazing movie. I loved it. I yelled 5 out of 5 pizzas as soon as the end of this movie. It was so good. I recommend it for all of who are watching. See you next time at 52 at 10.